Alright, so I have to record a video, and then after I post it, I have to delete the video from my device because it's so full of evidence. Just like, here, I gotta pause. Just like my other 3 phones that were completely full of evidence before they were stolen. I made repeated attempts to get the police, the FBI, anyone to take a look at that. Not one person actually did. Now here's Seth Payton being a douchebag. Let's see. These are with Kelly Henson. And then here's a bunch of witnesses. Recordings with witnesses. And then here's some more recordings with witnesses. And then here's some recordings of witnesses from Washington State. Here's Moose. Let's see. Antifa robbed at Starbucks. The trip there's pretty important too. It's got a bunch of different stuff in here from all sorts of different places. This is mostly Washington State. And then here's some more. This is from the Wyoming trip. The Talk with Moose is on here as well, because it was actually in Wyoming that I had that conversation with him, although it's not the only one that I had. Here's Diane Schwartz being a bitch. I love that one. That's my stepmother, by the way. And then this is some from Washington State. Police interactions. This is a woman who is so messed up on drugs that her perception of reality is non-existent. She prostitutes herself out in hallways at the strip mall there to get methamphetamines. We have even more here. This one right here is Andre Gagasian. Joe Akins, this is an officer. I can't show you these because it's got Amy Witcher's telephone number, but it shows her speaking about or typing about Andrew Witcher forcing himself on her sexually. That's called rape, whether you're married or not. And her wanting to leave him, and the name of the guy that she wanted to leave him for, and her admitting to, well, quite a bit of the things that I had to say. Now, she could have kept it private by telling the police, but she didn't want to do that. Oh God, no, right? Now, this guy right here, Andre Gagasian, Gagasian Weaponry is the name of the video. And here is this guy wanting me to make weapons. At first, he was just interested in my engine design. But then, later on, let's see if I'll probably have to make a second video where I turn this sideways. I tried to turn this guy into the FBI because he was wanting to take my engine design and use it to make weapons to kill people. I am not okay with this. Now, let's see what I can find. I'm going to pause it again. Here's a different conversation with Brett Roloff that I made at Shannon Alvarado's. Quite interesting. Now, most of these people don't want their secrets known. Of course, their secrets wouldn't be known if they told the truth instead of their secrets destroying lives. Not just mine. See, most of these people have drug addictions that they don't want others to know about, but they spoke freely about those with me. Do you know why? Because I used to save lives before all of this happened. Now, these people could have come forward to the police instead of me having to expose them on the internet. I hated having to do that. But the world won't change without sacrifice. And if I gotta sacrifice myself for the better good of these children, well, by God, it's worth it. Now, I didn't find out about the child abuse. I knew that somebody had molested Andrew and Amy Witcher's daughter, but I didn't find out from Amy until after the bullshit in Nebraska, where officers did all in their power to cover their wrongdoing. This is Joe Aikens. He's the sheriff of the Sydney Police Department. He needed me to come down and sit face to face with an officer and see what's going on. The problem with that is that I can't go to Nebraska. That's the thing about police not willing to do their jobs. When they've already decided that they're going to do everything in their power to hide their corruption and their wrongdoing, well, they work together to see that that goal is accomplished. This is the video that I made for him because this right here is me asking him if he got the emails that I sent him. This shows you how many screenshots I actually had to send to Joe Aikens, and he didn't get any of these, apparently. He didn't get any of these ones. Now, how is it that he can't get these and he can't see these? Why is it that I send emails and I can see the emails, but the people on the other end can't? That's strange to me. Here's more from Andre Gagasian. He's the weapons dude who wanted to use my ideas to kill people. Oh yes, I remember what I was looking up now. This is how I met that weapons dealer. Let's scroll down to where my name is. Ah, here it is. This is, let me see the name of the video. Rocket Man building the big 50-pound thrust Cyclone 50 pulse jet. You scroll down, you'll eventually see my name here. Mr. Martin is Andre Gagasian. A lot of people seem to think that I'm a bullshitter. I don't have to bullshit, I saved evidence. And even though the police went out of their way to ignore that evidence, and the public pretenders went out of their way to ignore that evidence, it doesn't detract from the fact that I still tried. Life is grand, ain't it? Oh, there's Lana Engeline. Y'all seem to think I was bullshitting about saving evidence. Before Natalie died, I had been speaking with a lawyer who told me that I needed to save all of the threats and the harassment by Natalie and her friends and her family and Tim Beeson. But I didn't know how. And I tried to get help with this. Problem is, most of the people I knew at the time didn't know how, or they were too far away, or they were too busy with drugs. Now, this right here, this is a major pot smoker. Yes, you can get cancer even if you smoke weed. The president of the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws in Colorado, his name was Jeff Mitchell. He's dead. He died of cancer too. I'm pretty sure Lana has a long, painful road ahead of her. I hope a speedy recovery for her, but that doesn't mean she's gonna get it.